Hello, my name is Alisha Leila Rennalls. I was born and I live in Barcelona. I'm gonna turn 18 in April. And a short introduction of myself would be that I consider myself an ambitious person because I'm motivated to live new experiences every day. I like sport. Um, I used to um, I used to play tennis, basketball, and recently volleyball. That I had to let it go because this is my last year of school. It's like the toughest year, so I really need to focus. I really like spending time with my friends and family and creating new memories. And my biggest passion is food. I really like eating. I really like trying new things. I like trying new restaurants. I'm also very passionate about photography um, because I like taking pictures of food and everything. And I joined photography program last summer that I learned a lot. Um, yeah, I have three half brothers who live with my father and his second wife, and it's sad because I don't see them as much, and now it's getting worse because of the pandemic, but I have to live with the situation. Then, second question. Right now, I'm in my last year of high school, and if everything goes right, then I will graduate in end of May of 2021, which was my main motivation for studying hotel management. Well, first of all, I have a really international background. My mom is German. My grandmother from my mom's side was German. My grandfather from my mom's side was Libyan. My dad is Iranian, but his upbringing was in Czech Republic, specifically in Prague. He's now with his Irish wife and my three half brothers. They're living between Dubai, Iran, India, Ireland, France. They're always moving around. I have also close family friends between Stuttgart, New York, Amsterdam, Prague, all of these places. Apart from that's because I know about hotels because I travel a lot to visit all of them. Also, my mom works in the music industry. Before elementary school, she used to bring me with her to all her business trips. So I've experienced different types of hotels in those business trips and also in holidays we took together. For example, five-star hotels. For example, when we went to Dubai or to Thailand. Also boutique hotels when we went, for example, to Rome, Paris, or Mykonos, and also guest houses. So like when that time that we went to Havana. So I experienced different types of hotels, and that opened my mind in the variations of hotels that exist. And that's when I started being very curious about it because each time I was in the airport, I knew that I was gonna live a new experience. My favorite part of the hotels are, if it applies, are the buffet they offer, if they offer any. They're amazing. I love this giant buffet in the hotels. It's like really great work. I actually consider it art, honestly. And also, I'm very curious about learning how they manage to host so many people and how it works on the inside in the hotels, how the organization is. And because I find it complicated, I'm actually curious about it. And also, due to my upbringing, working in a international environment, I think it will help me a lot to be able to learn um, different sides of knowledge, different cultures, get to know different perspectives, because I think that can open up my mind a lot and that can help me to get out of my comfort zone. The fourth question, why study in Netherlands? Well, first of all, I have close family friends in Amsterdam. Some of them are currently studying in Maastricht, and a lot of students, surprisingly, a lot of students in my school, there's La Salle Bonanova in Barcelona, are considering studying in Holland, and those are one of my main reasons. Universities in Holland are very prestigious, are very have a very good reputation, and most particularly Saxion University has a very good reputation. Also, I must admit that Apeldoorn, I've never been there. I've only been to Amsterdam, so I don't really know if I'm gonna like it or not. But for the pictures I've seen online, because I did my own research, I think Apeldoorn is quite inviting because of its architecture and parks, and also the fact that it's a very it's a small town. I think that will help me easier to feel like at home, because it would be my first time living by myself and abroad. That for me it is scary. I think I would adapt way quicker. That's my opinion. And also I think that studying in the Netherlands will help me grow as a person, because I consider the people who have been surrounding me for the past years in Barcelona a bit close-minded. So I consider that for the mentality that I have, I think that will help me a lot to interact with different types of people with different mentalities, to really define which one is mine, and to get out of my comfort zone. And also the point of living abroad, it gives me the adrenaline of risking something in life and not staying in the same place, that it's what you call the safe place, so I think that it's also it would be a big accomplishment for me in my life. And fifth question: if I worked in something related in the hospitality industry, well, I don't know if it's considered in the hospitality industry, but I've worked in a artful flower decorating company that's for events. I've took part in weddings and in 3 hotels in Barcelona. I also was the one taking pictures for them for the company's social media, where you can find them in @Pepe von Strudel. Sixth question: so if there's a difficulty that I've overcome or a personal achievement, so I think that in my life I did overcome challenges, and I've achieved things. I think that what I'm doing right now here, it is a challenge, because I get very nervous in these things because I don't want to ruin it. So I think I'm trying to overcome it. And there's a lot that I want to accomplish and overcome that I hope I can do step by step. So for a few examples, is that first of all, I'm a shy person in the beginning, and so because of that, when I was younger, when I was going on holidays with my mom, I was playing by myself, so I always needed my mom's help to approach other small kids, and I needed her to, in a way, make the friends for me instead of me doing it. But then there was one day that when I was growing up, that my mom guided me to do it by myself. So basically I've overcome this challenge, because now when there's a group of people who I don't know, I am in the beginning a bit nervous, I don't know what I'm doing here, or I don't belong. But I say to myself, they're probably thinking the same thing, so why not just approach them? So for me, it's no problem meeting new people. I'm actually quite enthusiastic in this sense. Also, I think that one of my strengths is being very organized. I like everything structured. I like planning myself in a way to feel organized. And for example, in my junior year in high school, they made us in school do a theoretical research project of whichever topic you wanted. So I'm passionate about food. I chose it about donuts. Basically, to explain you a bit over the top, it's the hypothesis was if the healthy donuts exist. Basically, I explained the comparison between commercially made donuts and sportive healthy made donuts, with its nutritional and organoleptic level that compounds each type of donut. So we had like a year to prepare. We had to give it in a written form and present it in front of few judges that the school chose for you. So one part of my practice part in this project, that it was what you did for proving that all your theory was valid or not valid. I wanted to go to factories to film the procedure of the donut making. That was not possible because of the pandemic. So I had to find another solution. So I finally decided to elaborate these donuts at home. It was hard for me to find flour because there was a shortage in baking ingredients over the lockdown, but I finally found some. I tried it 3 times, the donut baking. They ended up looking quite good, quite like yummy, but they unfortunately weren't that tasty. But I tried, but they looked good on the outside, but they weren't very tasty, honestly. And I think that's a challenge because at the end of the day, I tried and I got a 10 out of 10 mark in this project and in the presentation. I also have, like, I started 3 years ago a food and travel blog called Food Passionately, which I have. It's a Facebook for it, a Twitter for it, and an Instagram for it, and a website for it. That it's www.foodpassionately.com. I had to keep it on hold basically because due to the pandemic, well, lockdowns, I cannot really in a flexible way do a lot of activities and go to restaurants and everything. So it's not very, or travel, so it's not very possible. So last question. No, I didn't have any experience with Saxion University. I did read all the details that the program offers me. And I signed up on the open day on Saturday, the 6th of February of 2021. So I'm looking forward to get wider information resources about your university. And this is the end of my video presentation. I hope that this video is valid to what you're looking for. Thank you so much. I appreciate that you listened to me. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it. And goodbye. I hope I see you soon.